Owning a commercial investment property involves payment of quite a number of outgoings. Then you recover these outgoings through the leases that you give to your tenants. Now, there's two types of main leases. There's the gross leases and there's net leases. The gross leases is a situation where the tenant pays outgoings as a lump sum as part of their rent, whereas net leases mean the tenant pays a certain rental amount, which is fixed, plus a variable amount, which is normally billed every quarter or half yearly, depending on how much outgoings are paid. What are outgoings in commercial leases? They can involve things like water rates, council rates, house power, lift maintenance, air conditioning maintenance, general repairs to common areas, security equipment maintenance, building insurance, rubbish removal. There are some outgoings which may be treated separately depending on the tenant. For example, if you've got a tenant that uses a lot of water compared to everyone else, they may be charged differently. Or maybe they've got a restaurant where they use more garbage than everyone else, so they've got to pay an extra cost. But generally, it's shared amongst the tenants on percentage basis of percentage use of the premises. Another item which is mostly paid by the landlord is land tax. Now, with all outgoings, it varies on negotiations. Now, when the tenant pays for all the outgoings, it's generally regarded as triple net leases, or again, it goes down. Some leases negotiable, only tenant pays some of the leases. Now, the outgoings are not to be confused with capital expenses. Now, there are some grey areas, but generally, I found that outgoings are normally items which paid on within a 12-month period, whereas capital expenses are normally borne by the landlord because they're depreciable items in a taxation point of view. So if the lift has a maintenance contract, it's part of the outgoings. But if a major part needs replacing, that breaks down, the door needs replacing, or the new motor being done, that is the payment for the landlord. Of course, it's a capital thing. And with that item, the landlord does claim depreciation over a period of time, depending on what it is.